Right now we have a funny man to bring to the stage, Mr. Phillip Flores. Where's Phillip? Come right up, will you? There's a nice welcoming for this man.
What a crowd, what a crowd. What a great crowd. What crowd. Anyway, quick impression, okay? Are you guys ready? All right. This is a mirror getting adjusted on a 64 Chevy lowrider. That was it. That was it. Rough crowd, rough crowd. All right, my name is Phillip Flores. I'm kind of depressed right now, you know. I just got busted last week for indecent exposure. And what depresses me is that they threw it out of court for insufficient evidence, you know. Yeah, this black guy in back of me got busted for the same thing, and they added on a charge. Possession of a deadly weapon, you know, bazooka. Chick knows what's happening over there. Right. Anyway, my name's Phillip. I'm from San Gabriel. I didn't always live in San Gabriel, though, you know. Like 10 years ago, I came from a faraway land of oppression, depression, poverty, warfare, a jungle of terror where no civilized person would ever want to set foot. You know, I used to live in East LA. Yeah, rough neighborhood, boy. Went up to a Jack in the Box. I go up to the box to order. Some clown jumps out and robs me, you know. But I was one of the first persons to join that neighborhood watch program. And we spent a whole night one time putting up them neighborhood watch program signs, you know. Next morning we woke up, somebody stole them. You know, there were many people up there, but you're a good audience so far. Anyway, you know, like San Gabriel, I used to go to an all-white high school, all-white schools, you know. And, I used to walk to school together in a group with all the other kids. And, you know, I was the only Chicano in the group. There was this one big, tall, white guy, you know, Billy J. Badass. He used to play kick the can all the way to school. The Mexican. That's cool. My dad was real big on education, you know. And one day we were walking side by side. He tells me, son, you ever think about getting into the field of medicine? I said, damn, Dad, it took me 10 years just to get into this field of lettuce. I told that joke to Cesar Chavez, and he didn't like it either, you know. But I have a lot of respect for Cesar Chavez because, you know, hey, they named a salad after him, you know. Rough crowd, rough crowd. Listen up, kid, you might learn something. What else? Anyway, like hitting the nightclubs, you know, I like to go to the nightclubs and, you know, pick up the chicks. My brother told me, man, when you go to the nightclubs, pick up chicks, I always pick up on the fat chicks, you know, because they're pretty willing. And it's true, you know. I go into the nightclub one night and sit next to this fat chick, you know, and conversation went something like this. Hey, how about me and you finishing up these bottles of wine and going out and buying a bottle of wine, going down to your house and making love all night. And that was a fat chick talking. You want to edit this tape, John, and start all over again? Rough crowd. And what else? Well, finally I met this one chick that I really dug on. Because, see, I don't just pick up on any chick. You know, my chick has to have a certain amount of style, certain amount of class, certain amount of breeding. I looked across the room and I saw this chick over there with a long blonde hair, a lot of makeup, tight sweater, tight skirt. You know, my kind of chick. A slut. Yeah. Found out her name was Virginia. I called her Virgin for short, but not for long. Started living with her, you know. First morning I woke up, I looked over, and the first time I saw her without her wig on, without her makeup, without her girdle on, I thought I was sleeping next to Fernando Valenzuela, you know. Ugly chick. Ugly joke. Anyway, you know, like, she's always bitching at me, though, you know. Bitching about little insignificant, trivial things, like, you know, like me getting a job, you know. But I tried my best to get some jobs. I tried opening up a Southern Fried Chicken stand in East LA. I call it Colonel Sanchez. Tried writing a book. I read that book by Alex Haley, Roots, about a black man and his heritage. And I wrote a book about my Spanish heritage, my Spanish culture. I called it Bean Sprouts. Rough crowd, rough crowd. Tried becoming a folk singer. Tried becoming a folk singer. I wound up singing for my folks. They were no help, just like you guys, you know. Yeah. I told them I sang a combination of country and rock. They called it a crock. I've been filling out them job applications, you know. Them job applications, they don't make much sense to me. You know, on the bottom where it says, in case of emergency, whom do we notify? I always write down, an ambulance, shit, it's emergency, you know. Then you turn it around in the back, there's this big block that says, list your last 4 previous jobs. That's so hard for me to do because, you know, I never had a job, you know. It's like I'm not going to get one tonight either, right? Anyway, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving? Yeah. Right. I don't got a Thanksgiving joke, man. But you know, the week before that, I was at the animal shelter, you know, looking around, you know, and there was a lot of people in there, you know. People over here looking for a pet. People over here looking for a watchdog. And there was some Vietnamese people over here. They were looking for dinner. There's a dog. Give me a big fucking dog. Hold on, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to do a quick impression here. I'm not going to tell you who this is. You got to guess, okay? Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. I forgot the goddamn words. Hey, you're a really great audience. Thanks a lot, man. Is anybody out there?
Phillip Flores. Thank you very much, Phil.